Oh my god, I should not start filming after running up 2 flights of stairs. So as you may have seen, last week I did a video, 7 autistic stereotypes that I contradict-ish. This week I'm doing the opposite, so if you haven't seen the last video, go and have a look at that. It'll be the top link in the description and it'll also be on the end screen. I did a little disclaimer at the beginning of that video, I'm not going to repeat it as it's only a week later, so I said in that video that I was going to do a part 2, so here's the part 2. So unlike the other one, this one I had a really long list. I had about 20 plus stereotypes that I conform to, so I've shortened it down to 7. It would really annoy me if I didn't do 7 and 7. Yeah, anyway. Oh, that's probably one in itself. No. I started with an obvious one last week, so let's start with another obvious one today. I am male. The general perception out there is that you think autism, you think male, but not actually the case. It varies depending on the study, but roughly 1 in 5 autistic people are women, I believe. Number 2, I think this one's probably the most common across all of them. Just enjoy own company a lot. Like, I would happily just exist. I could sit in my room by myself for days without talking to anyone and I'd be completely fine. Number 3, I'm really picky with food. When I say picky, it's kind of a new level of picky to what normal people are used to. My sister went to see A Curious Incident on the West End last week. One of the main characters in that is autistic, and apparently it really upset him when broccoli touched his other food. Funnily enough, broccoli I'm like that with, but onions is the biggest thing. I've literally cried over onions, not cried over onions as in people cry when chopping them. Even at my prom, there was onion in the mashed potato, there was onion in the chicken, and I cried. I actually cried. Number 4, Geeky Boy. Yeah, I am a geek. I have all my specific interests, which I've said about before. I get really into what I'm into. These are all Apple product boxes that I've collected over the years. I'm one of these people that knows how to code, who plays Minecraft constantly, really enjoys maths, high intelligence, love that one. I really wish I could be like, oh no, I'm not one of those geeky people, but no, I can't deny it. Number 5, my spatial awareness is really weird. So when I'm talking to someone, I've kind of cracked it. I know how far away to stand from them, etc. If I'm in a shop with someone, a clothes shop for something that I'm not really interested in, something I'm just being dragged around, I will literally follow, like, that far away. That really annoys some people. Also, with spatial awareness, anything that's behind me, I've got no chance of detecting it's there. I reckon someone could actually follow me for hours and I wouldn't even notice they were there. The next one kind of is linked to spatial awareness. Generally, I don't like being touched. I can do hugs. I will go to hug someone. I will let people hug me. Certain people. There's only about a list of 20 people who I will actually let hug me, as opposed to just me tolerate. If I'm in a place where I'm feeling quite anxious, like busy place, etc., and someone touches me then, that really scares me. Someone could literally just tap me and it'll feel like they're trying to dig their finger into my arm. Obviously, this makes it really interesting because I like to go to YouTube events, and the kind of YouTube-y thing to do is hug people. I was talking to a YouTuber on one of their live shows the other day about this, and he was saying, just go in with a handshake. I've hugged 5 YouTubers, only one of them, who I've hugged multiple times, I'm okay with them touching me. Now, this last one I think is one that you're probably going to be quite shocked about if you don't actually know me, if you're just watching this on YouTube. Throughout my entire life, I have always avoided cameras. Which is really bizarre how, yeah, I know. I don't know why this is quite a common autistic thing, but it just does. I hate pictures, I've always avoided them. When I was in the news for the I Am Autism video, the absolute madness over finding a picture of me. That's why, if any of you read the article, that's why the picture is just a screenshot from the video, because there were no photos. Literally no photos of me. At Comic-Con there was a whole YouTube section. I was talking to a YouTuber about how I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and what he said was the response that obviously he was going to give. He said, if you want to do YouTube, that's something you're going to have to get over. So thank you for saying that, Daniel J. Layton, actor. I think probably why I'm alright with filming myself like this is because I'm in complete control. I can see exactly, what I look like. But then again, I'm never really fussed about what I look like, so I don't know if it would be that. So as I kept all my explanations quite short, these are all subjects that I'll touch on in the future. I'll go into more detail. Just slip them in. Thank you very much for watching. And Knox.